What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ASAP and coming back to you live with another banger, man. And today we have the most dominant run scheme in Madden 22. This scheme will help you dominate all your opponents, whether it's regs, whether it's mud, whether it's convicted franchise, whatever you play. This scheme will help you win more games. It is by far the glitchiest scheme in the game. The playbooks that we are in is the Washington football team playbook. If you guys do not have that playbook, please go grab that playbook immediately. This is the playbook that has all the glitchy runs. We're going to go over everything. But before we get into the video, first and foremost, if you haven't already, follow me on twitch.tv/ASAPAnt, where you can see this stuff live and direct. Like I said, we do have a defensive ebook coming out this week for all my subs. So if you are subbed, you will get the defensive ebook. So please head over there, sub up to your boy on there, and you can get a great defense to help you guys win more games. So let's get into the video. For my muck guys, I recommend you go get you can get Danny Dimes as your quarterback, but I also recommend getting Justin Fields as a backup and maybe even grabbing Lamar Jackson as a third quarterback if you need one when your QBs get kind of tired. Right now we're in regs, we're in practice mode, so obviously we have Lamar because he's the fastest quarterback on the game. He has all the good running abilities for quarterbacks. So let's get into my audibles. So the formation we're going to go over is first and foremost is wing slot weak. Audibles, like I said, you have pretty much, you want to put the RPO bubble in there. You can keep the you can put the peak in there, the RPO zone peak. You don't really have much passing options, but you have 4 verts, you have PA dagger. Those are solid enough. Next formation we are going to go over is if I could find it, this split slot open. It has the player you're going to look at for sure is this triple option. This triple option is dominant. So that's going to be the play you come out in. You can't really audible from this formation to other formations, but the audibles I like are flood, off tackle, slot post angle, and backs cross. Those are the audibles I have for that formation. You're going to come out in triple option when you run this formation. Now, next formation we are going to go over is ace. You're going to put this this RPO zone peak. Like I said, any RPO zone peak is glitched out, but this formation, this playbook has all the good ones. So you're going to put that in your audibles as well. You can keep inside zone if you want, but we really don't need any other runs out this. I like inside cross, corner strike's okay, PA reads okay, but as far as other run plays, you can go quick base if you like base. As far as any other passing plays, you can pick what you want, but as far as passing, I like inside cross the best. I think that's the best one. I guess corner strike is good too, so you can run with those audibles out of that as well. Next, we are going to go down to single back and go to deuce close. Now, the plays I like out of this are wham, stretch. You can put your passing plays in here as well. PA misdirection is very good. You can go with do they have tight end angle? Yes, tight end angle is here, which is very good. If you don't like wham's really hit or miss this year. You can add another pass play if you feel like, if you want to, and go with this PA stretch shot play. It's very good, but I'm gonna leave wham in there. But like I said, you can interchange that as well. And wing slot offset will probably be the last formation we go over. And like I said, you want to put stretch. I believe they have a dive as well. And you have a couple pass plays. PA fork is cool. Slot deep is cool as well. And those are the audibles out of that. And last but not least, you have ace double wing, aka jumbo heavy. They have this as well. So like I said, this playbook has a ton of glitchy runs. I like the dive. I like stretch. Tight end corners is a great play. I really don't think you need any other play outside of that as far as passing goes. So you can put in, like I said, you can interchange this last audible with any other play. I like waggle. Waggle's pretty good because it has the post route. And like I said, you can run this in the red zone. The reason why, first of all, the reason why we have so many audibles is because from this formation here, wing slot weak, you can audible to all those other formations that I just explained. So we're going to show you guys this formation first, just to show you guys how it works. You're going to come out in RPO zone peak. It's a dominant play. We're just going to call something random on defense. So like I said, from this formation alone, you can audible to deuce close. Show you guys that. You can audible to deuce close, like I said, which has great runs as well and really good passing plays if you feel like you need to pass. You have the single back wing slot, which we put our audibles in as well. Like I said, great passing plays, great running plays that you can audible to as well. And like I said, gun ace, which is the other play as well, other formation I mean. And like I said, you have an RPO peek out of this as well, which is very dominant. So like I said, you have multiple looks you can give the defense out this playbook. So let's go back to the original play and show you guys how this play works. Now this play is absolutely disgusting. So with this play, you can either hand it off by holding A and hand it off to your running back and it becomes a run play with the running back, or you can just press nothing and then you'll be able to take off with Lamar and it completely glitches out the defense. And you can also throw, I would throw it quick. If you're going to throw that slant, I would make sure it's in man versus man to man, and you throw it extremely quick, because if you wait, you will get illegal men downfield and it will be a penalty, and that's something we don't want. So let's show you guys the run play with the running back first. Like I said, snap the ball, hold A. As you can see, it becomes like a little sweep. Very nice run. Like I said, you can control the clock with this scheme. We're going to show you guys again. Hold A, hand it off with the running back. As you see, we get out. Let's see, we get a block, and we're off to the races with Dobbins. Run him out of bounds right there. Like I said, this scheme is very annoying. Now, let's show you pretty much what the glitch is about this. So now, like I said, when you snap the ball, you're going to press nothing, and you're just going to take off with Lamar. So we're going to hike the ball. As you can see, it's a fake, and we're running with Lamar. And you see how the defense pays him no attention, and we get big yards with Lamar. We're going to show you guys that again. This is very annoying to stop. Again, I'm going to press nothing. You're just going to take off with Lamar. Look how no one pays him any mind. Like I said, you can just run this all game. That's why I recommend getting a Justin Fields. He is the fastest quarterback in right now, I believe, and he goes absolutely crazy. So we're going to run it again. Like I said, hold nothing. You just take off, and you just let your quarterback do the rest. Lamar is insane in regs right now. So, like I said, glitchy run. And like I said, we're going to try to show you the pass play. If you're going to try to throw this slant or this drag, like I said, make sure it's verse man coverage, and make sure that your opponent is selling out for the run, because it can get picked off and you don't want to wait and get a penalty. So as you can see right here, drag, catch, something to just throw your opponents off. You have other pass plays. Let's say they're just selling out and they're running zone. You have a bubble. So if your opponent doesn't pay attention to the wide receiver, you can just throw this bubble, as you can see right here, and you can just get yards with that. I recommend putting Hester there. For my mutt guys, you put Hester in the slot that way, and give him slot apprentice. That way you can change up his routes and have a better passing option when you go to a pass play. But like I said, the bubble, like I said, if your opponents don't pay attention to that receiver, you can throw the bubble. They pay attention to it, you hand it off, you get big yards right there. Very dominant run scheme. So now we're going to go into gun ace. We set our audibles for that as well. And again, you're going to come out in this RPO zone peak. It is dominant. It's in multiple formations and multiple playbooks, but I think the football team has the best formations for it. And it works the same way. So like I said, if you want to hand it off to the running back after you snap the ball, you just hold A. As we're going to hold A right here, we get good blocks and we get big yards right there with Dobbins. And again, like I said, if you don't want to hand it off to the running back and you want to take off with Lamar, you just press nothing and you take off with Lamar. So hike the ball. As you can see, we take off with Lamar, we get out, big yards. I would recommend being on conservative, because you don't want to fumble, and I would have multiple quarterbacks, because when your quarterbacks get hit, they do get extremely tired. So we're going to show you guys again. You're going to keep it with Lamar. You're just going to take off. No one's catching them really. Big yards. So like I said, you have pass plays to complement you out of this. Like I said, inside cross, really solid passing play. Beats man really well. Most people are going to try to run man to man to stop you out of this playbook. So you have really good passing options out of this. Now let's get into the next formation. The next formation we're going to get into is deuce close. I feel like deuce close is kind of self-explanatory because it's been around so long, and it's no different this year. Like I said, you mix in wham, you mix in stretch. PA stretch shot is a really good play. PA misdirection is a really good play. You guys know tight end angle's been a glitch for years. Stick is actually a good play versus zone. Like I said, so you mix in these plays. They have a PA X spot cross, which is also solid. like I said, this is probably the best deuce close in the game as far as having all the proper plays. And I think the best run is stretch by far. Like I said, we have stretch and wham in our audible, so you can come out in one of the other plays. You just flip it and you run it. We didn't get much yards there, but it works extremely well to throw your opponents off. Like I said, especially when you come out in that wing slot, in that gun wing slot, and you audible down to this and you audible down the stretch, and you just give your opponents nightmares. As you see, we get solid yards here. It's extremely annoying to stop. And like I said, when you need a dot, you can cook up some solid pass plays out of this. So as you can see right here, we have a pass play, drags wide open, Sammy Watkins, juke move, we get upfield. Like I said, deuce close is really good this year, so do not sleep on deuce close. Now let's get into probably the best formation in this playbook. So the best formation in this playbook is probably split slot open. It is extremely glitchy, and like I said, you have plenty of plays that you can go to. I actually forgot about that PA pop play. That's a really good passive play. You can add that to your audibles on the side note. But like I said, the play you're going to come out in every time is this triple option. This triple option is glitched out. It does not matter what they call on defense. Now, the thing about this triple option is it's not really a triple option. It's more of a quarterback blast. You will not go through with the handoff. Lamar will just get the ball and he can just run. So we're going to snap the ball here, and as you can see, Lamar just gets the ball and he can run. It's extremely crazy how good this is. Also, you can pitch the ball as well, so we're going to try to show that. As you can see, pitches the ball, and when the defense isn't going crazy, it can get extremely glitchy with that as well. But the bread and butter is that you have basically a quarterback blast out of this formation, and extremely glitchy in the red zone, extremely hard to stop and blow up. And we're going to try to, now that's the thing you want to worry about. You got to be careful when you pitch the ball because you can fumble. But like I said, more times than not, you're just going to want to keep it, and you just want to get you 5-6 yards of pop easy with this quarterback blast. It's extremely glitchy. And like I said, you have solid passing plays. Flood versus man, extremely good. Hopefully he gets open, which he does. Out route, toe tap. Like I said, you get set feet lead or something like that on your quarterback, you guys can run this scheme all game. And as you see, we get yards. This quarterback blast is extremely glitchy. So this is pretty much the play. Like I said, if you notice that you have numbers on the right side, just go ahead and call this off tackle and run that. And you can get you some nice yards with that as well. It's extremely dangerous. It's extremely dangerous. This blast is probably one of the best plays in the game. You can get you 5-6 yards of pop. And that's this formation. This formation is really great. Now, the other thing about this playbook is that this playbook actually has a really, really good gun bunch. Not going to really go into gun bunch in details. I'm sure you guys have all seen gun bunch if you guys play online, but you have mesh post, you have this clear out, which is really good, cross, which is good. Like I said, this gun bunch is extremely good. You have flood, you have verticals, base. So if you absolutely need to pass, gun bunch, this gun bunch is usable. It's one of the best gun bunches in the game. You have a spread that you can run. If you guys are into that, this is an extremely dominant playbook. Like, it has everything you need. So definitely mess with the gun bunch as well if you guys absolutely need to pass and they're somehow stopping all of your runs. And last but not least, you have this ace double wing, which is something, like I said, you can run in the red zone, give your opponent nightmares. We're just going to come out and everything on defense. Now, the beauty about ace double wing, aka jumbo heavies, you can go from this to goal line and just dominate your opponents in the red zone with this, because you're going to need a different type of defense to stop that ace double wing. So like I said, you want to chew clock and get out of there, you can audible the goal line and just pound your opponent. Again, like I said, you have stretch, you have dive. This playbook is extremely dangerous, like I said, so it has all the runs you need. Solid passing plays out of this as well. Like I said, tight end corner, very good passing play. You just drag B or something like that, and you have two corners. You get you a Kittle, you get you a Pitts, and you can, like I said, those tight ends are going to get open. So like I said, this playbook has everything you need to just dominate your opponents in weekend league or whatever mode you guys are playing. This playbook is it. So make sure you guys grab it You have a quarterback blast, you have quarterback runs, handoffs, you have everything you need, and this is by far the most glitched out scheme in Madden 22. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video, sub up if you're new. Appreciate you guys. Peace.